Hello there, and welcome to episode 6 of this Let's Play Transport Fever 2 series with me, Liamski. I hope you're doing awesome. As you can see, the people of Stolen the World have really taken to the trains, and you might have noticed that we have upgraded the trains as well. Passenger trains that we were required. I know in the last episode I said I was going to upgrade them off screen, and I have done just that, just to these guys. So they're taking a bit more, but obviously we still have a big issue with the amount of people waiting on that side. It's insane. And we've got a lot more people waiting here as well, which is good because there was a not a build up, there's like less people using it, which was a shame really. But it seems to have built up again. We've also added something different. So obviously last episode we worked on bringing Fowey into the world of growing up, which it's done very well. I've also added a second oil train to collect here, and I've shrunk them as well so they're not so big because they were collecting too quickly and it was making it empty and we were starting to lose a little bit of money. And on top of that, I have also added another line, right on cue, which is this line here. This is the blue train, and if I go to this and that, I'll show you exactly where it goes. So it follows all the way around there, up there, through Stowe, and just down to here. And we've got 2 of those trains in as well. So we've done quite a bit off stream. I say off stream, off video. It's making money, not huge amounts. I mean, $1 million is quite a bit, to be fair. But let's just take a look at how we're doing in terms of finances. The biggest earner is actually that oil line, which is decent. And then the trains that I've recently updated are making money too. In fact, it's all over the place. The only things that aren't making money are the little oil trains, but it kind of fluctuates up and down. In fact, they all fluctuate, so it's not like we're losing money. When you have a look at our our balance is insane. I did have to take out a loan for a little bit. So we did start with a 10 million loan originally when we first started this this series. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pay off what I took out, which was 15 million, because well, it's just, it's on my mind. So we'll just quickly get rid of that. Take it down to 10 million. Oh, I also added a tram line to Portslade. No, it wasn't Portslade, sorry. It was Peacehaven. And as you can see, this place is building up very nicely as well. It's quite a line, actually. It is quite the line. Let me just click on that and show you where it goes. So it scatters around the city. I'm going to call it a city because it is pretty huge. Pretty darn huge. But it's doing really good. And there's a lot of people wanting to use the train from here as well. So we are definitely going to have to upgrade those trains here. It's crazy how we were at 36 million a moment ago. But then again, I put that 15 million back in the loan. And we've already made 5 in quick succession, which is good because I may upgrade these trains to these trains right here because they carry almost double. They're just very expensive. Very, very expensive. So let's see how much it will cost. It's going to cost 40 million. Wow. Let's leave that for now. But anyway, the plan for today was to try and actually get Portslade building up more. We've got a nice setup here where we've got the train station in a very decent location for passenger links. So as we can see, we've got, is that Cotgrave? Yeah, Cotgrave. And then Fowey, of course, which is the building up, which is the last town that we started building up. It's getting everything, but it's not building up quick because the destinations are awful. We also don't have a local line, which is quite bad, but I may hold back on that until I've done the passenger line. So we're going to do a passenger line from Portslade up to Cotgrave and then Fowey. There's also an opportunity to do a passenger line down to Farnborough and to New Mills. And then we can also go down to Starport on 7 to Glastonbury. In terms of going to Henley in Ireland and Brixham, we could potentially do that as well, but I'm thinking it might be better to go round and up to Brixham then Alford, and then we can have like a branch line between Alford, Henley and Glastonbury, like we have up here between East Grinstead and Peacehaven. So that's the plan. So let's get to it, really. We need to expand. So we'll expand this station to here. So we're gonna just add another rail line there, and then another rail line up there, because we've got to think about where we're sending everything as well. So we'll stick a platform. There's definitely a passenger platform, yes. And then we will go with miscellaneous. Just a little area for them to go through the steps. Do that as well, actually. And then we'll do this. Looks like those things need upgrading. I don't know how much this is going to mess with the station itself. Potentially quite a bit. I can see people leaving and coming back in, which is not good, to be honest. But it's fine. It will build back up, especially when we've done with this station what we're doing. So that's covered 2 different lines. I mean, ultimately, we could have them going up to here as well, but I don't think that's a wise idea. I like the idea of Portslade being the central hub here. So we're going to have 2 lines there. So those could be the one to Brixham onwards and Stourport. So we need to have another 2 tracks. I'm going to pause to stop so it stops affecting the movement of traffic from people, and there we go. So that's all set up more or less. We don't need to do that. Yes, we do, after we've put the platforms in. So we'll stick the platforms in here. It's going to be interesting how this is going to come out, because this is a big project for me. First time doing stuff like this, so bear with me. Okay, that's done. So that's all set up. That is all set up for our hub in terms of platforms. All the platforms are going to be used. I also forgot about Clevedon. That is something we can add on a later date, actually, because it's the opposite end. It's not a big deal. So the first one can be... In fact, I know I've got an idea, or some form of idea of how I'm going to do this. They both come out on the same line across the bridge, and then they split. So I think we're good on this side to Cotgrave. And then from Cotgrave to Fowey or Fowey, I think we can go across this way. And then end up in there somewhere. And then we can start doing the local line once we've joined that. And then I think that's as good as done for that side of things. So let's get crack-a-lacking. Excuse me. So we don't need to worry too much about how, well, ideally it would be nice if it didn't do that with the track. But it looks like it's going to do that anyway. Let's try and lift it a bit. Oops, that's placing it, not lifting it. Put that back. And then upward, and then we don't need to worry about how it looks. Interesting how it goes into it straight away. I mean, it's not a big deal, to be honest. Not in the slightest concerned about the way it's done that. Okay, that's fine. Make sure it goes to... Oh yeah, it's flat. Good stuff. So, let's just watch where we're going here, because we need to make sure it's going to split fairly between the 2 lines. Okay, let's say directly parallel, or as parallel as we can, to get across the river. And then the river, we can bring it back down to there. and then it's going to split. So let's get the other track in, just so that we can work through this properly without making any errors, even though there's probably going to be plenty of them. Okay. So you will be going to Farnborough. So let's say we do just a miniature piece of track work here, like that, and like that. And then in order for it to split, we need it to go that way. So let's take it like this. I mean, the height level's not ideal for this, to be honest. Maybe we could bring it back sooner like that. And we'll just have to smooth it out. We will just have to smooth it out, to be honest. And that should go like that. Okay, cool. So let's just bring it around here and keep it along that line. It's going to be going back down again because look at that, which is quite frustrating, but it's just the way it's set out. We'll bring it down there actually, close to the waterfront, because it's practically flat down there. And then I'm going to smooth out the track as we go along as well. I'm not going to play in terms of the speed on or anything like that. I'm going to keep the game paused for now while we do this. Although that doesn't really make sense, to be fair, because this isn't actually affecting anything. I tell you what, we'll play. There we go. Let's stick it back on. We do also need to place the stations still, so I am going to do that. Let's turn this off so we can see what we're doing. Gonna need 2 tracks. So, Cotgrave, where shall we stick the station? I'm thinking we could stick the station here. Right here. Boom. And in terms of a road, the street can carry on right there. Let's do this. Like that. And that should join nicely anyway, and it will make more buildings come in regardless when the trains start coming through. And that's literally just there. I wonder if it'll join nicely. Not really, but it's fine. We'll deal with that. Okay, next is to get it to Fowey. Fowey. Okay, it is quite annoying with the lines here in terms of how it's set up. We could just take it through the lower side, and it will have to go up there and then through. Let's have a look here. What are we looking at in terms of where we could put? To be honest, that's commercial buildings, and that's probably... No, that's commercial as well. That's actually a perfect place to have a station terminal. So... I think we'll stick it right here. Let's just straighten that out as best we can. Is that straight? Not quite. One more there. And we'll put it right there. Okay, so I knew there's going to be some sort of craziness with the with the terrain. That's very annoying, but it's, you know, it happens. We'll just deal with that afterwards. So, coming out from Cotgrave, it'll have to come down this way, briefly, and then just make a turn back, just to avoid any real hills straight away. There we go. Bring it around to this side as well. And then it's going to have to hit the lines right here. And it's going to be quite harsh as well. But we'll figure it out. What side was this that we started on? The right, okay. So we'll bring that along here, and this is going to have to go straight down. Even though it's going to be a bit of a pain. Straight line would be good. It's going to look horrible straight away. I am aware. Something that's quite annoying, actually. Yeah, very frustrating. So we are definitely going to sort out the terrain there, because that is gross. Let's just connect those together. Where is it? All the way back to here. And there. Okay. So that's the passenger line connected at least. Just not set up as yet. We'll just finish off doing the track work. So the cross line junction there. And we'll do another cross line junction over here. Too much slope. There we go. That's better. Let's turn this off so we can see what we're doing now. We're going to stick the signals in as well. Let's put that there. Okay. Do the signals quickly across the bridge. At this junction as well. Do the signals and then we'll smooth out all the nastiness in a moment as well afterwards. But that was quite straightforward, I think. Although it looks kind of gross, I'm hoping that the smoothing tool does its job. Ooh, if we could just put that there. And there. More planes? I'm not sure if we'll see if the map's big enough in future to try and get an airport or two in. Might be an idea, perhaps. But I don't think the airport's big enough. The airport's big enough. The map's big enough. Nearly there. And this horrible hill. All done. Excellent. Okay, let's try and sort this horrificness out. Strength. I mean, it's made it look a lot better than what it was, that's for darn sure. This bit as well needs sorting out. I'm gonna keep that there. I don't think that's too bad. This needs sorting out. And this. Rather than making it look a bit rough, give it a bit more greenery around there. Okay, cool. Along here needs doing as well, I know that. Condition of road vehicle 22 is very poor. I can imagine a lot of road vehicles and vehicles in general that we have are in a very poor condition. Which is a big yikes. We will definitely need to sort that out. In terms of smoothing here, I'm not going to do that until I've done this. I don't know if the terrain tool is going to be able to do much around here. We'll soon see. It's done something. But I'm very happy with how that looks now. Much better. It's a nice line. It's very curvy around here, but it's to avoid as much hill work as possible. So it would cost a lot in general to go through in a tunnel and stuff. So let's set up that line. Here it is there. So Portslade, Cotgrave, Fowey. Oh, I like that Fowey Central as well. And back to Cotgrave and then so on and so forth. Okay, and is it going to use? No, it's not. It's going to be a pain in the butt and not go back on on the other track. So I'm going to add a waypoint to here to make it do that. Where is that waypoint? There it is. Could not connect. Maybe that's why it didn't do that in the first place. Somewhere between Fowey and Cotgrave, the track is not connected, it seems. Did I miss a spot? Well, Cotgrave is here. I'll have to have a quick look and find this gap. Okay, so all lines are connected now. I can probably get rid of that waypoint. Man, there were a couple of areas of track that hadn't been built together and I don't know how or why, and also I needed to change the platform, so that's all sorted. That was a headache. I was like, what the heck is going on here? But we have a line that can work, so happy days. Now all we need to do is to get the trains in. So I'm thinking we may just make these lines come out a bit more here. Because you never know, we might use these in future as well. We'll ignore how gross looking the terrain is. We'll do a bit of junction work. If it lets me. Well, we've got a cross line right there, so that's fine. So we'll just kind of try and make it as close together as possible in terms of where they're done. Let's see if it'll do it. Okay, that's good. Cool, cool, cool. And we'll bring you to there. As straight as possible. Or not. Start with this side. There we go. Okay. Okay, that kind of works, I think. It does look hideous, I know. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. You can tell I'm not a pro. Not that it matters. I'm enjoying myself. So that's the more important thing to me. Okay, so let's get ourselves... Ooh, look at that money we've got. I'm thinking we might actually get the new commuter train. Because why not? It's a new line. And I think it's perfect. So, what did we call it? We didn't even call it a name. We just called it Line 1. Okay. Let's change that name now. Portslade. Fowey. There we go. And this might get things rolling in terms of more growth as well. It's quite neat. Let's take a trip on it. Full speed ahead. This track is not going to look nice, I know that for sure. Look how bumpy it is. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's terrible. And there we go. So it comes into Portslade. Obviously no one's waiting there yet. It's only just been put there. There's not going to be many people waiting in the other towns either, because there are no bus or tram lines to get them to the station any quicker. There may be a few people, but not a lot. I expect people from Cotgrave to want to grow because they're in between two big towns. I also need to remember to rebuild the signals on the other side of the track between Cotgrave and oh look, there's people waiting to go to Portslade, look. I may actually get another one at the ready. Where is it? Let's go. Let's get it going now. There we go. Yeah, see, I don't think there's even anyone waiting here. One person. So, well, destinations are going up, so that's going to make the place grow even more so. We do need to get some transport in here, though. So I think our port of call is... Do we do trams or buses? I really have a mind to do trams. I do like trams because they carry more people. And the pollution's already quite mediocre. So I might just do trams. Let's do trams. I like trams. So we'll go this way. Down here. There. The outside first. Come down the middle. This is going to be quite tricky, actually, because there's quite a lot of places to go. Actually, we'll take you all the way around the outside here. Then come in. Then that way. Then this way. And then down. Yeah, there we go. That should work so far. Subject to change. Okay. So, first things first, we must have a station right there. Then we'll stick one here. 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 Going along this way, isn't it? Here. 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 The central one is going to be absolutely packed. I know for certain. And there. Actually, I might move that to there and remove that one. Okay, let's do this. So, New Road, handy name. Alexander Road. York Road. Park Road. Mill Road. Springfield Road. Manchester Road. North Street. Queens Road. Broadway. Church Lane. Okay. So, Fowey tram line. Now we need to add our... Is this all industry? That's perfect. So I can put the tram building around here. Might put it this side, actually. Right there. Cool. I may also delete that road because it's a bit... And the game might want to add its own road onto that. Okay, so let's get some trams in. I'm going to say we're going to need 4. And orange. Okay. Let's send the first one out. Straight away, that person wants to get on the tram. Send the next one out. There we go. So we should be getting a lot more people using those trains soon. I can see we are getting a few, but not very many. Not enough. That will build up in time. Definitely. From what I've seen with the other towns, it'll easily build up. Okay, so that's 3 out. Hopefully the other one will start coming around in a moment. Otherwise I might need to get a 5th one. There it is, right there. Okay, I can see a lot of building work happening as well in the town, which is pretty cool. There we go. There, yes, there we go. Look at the destinations. Over 1,400 and still... Well, it's not growing, it's kind of fluctuating. Oh no, it is definitely going up. Wow, that's incredible. Excellent. And I knew the central ones were going to be very busy. So that's excellent news. So we're going to get more and more people. How many are on this? Only 6. So it's a slow progress, but it will get there. How many have we got waiting at Portslade? Well, one's just left. 15. Okay, it's getting there, slowly but surely. And we've got to think about how many people are on these. See, we're using buses still in Portslade. Buses that carry only 14 people. And to me, that's not good. Look at the size of the place. 800. Over 800 people in this place. Now, this needs an upgrade. And I know just the thing. Guess what we're going to be putting in? You've guessed it right. Trams. I think trams are way better. I just prefer them. Less... Well, I say less pollution. I mean... Technically less pollution, but they're still quite, you know... I don't know, actually. Let's take it that way, and then up this way. And then this way. And then up here. And around, so it's snakes. Down that way. This way. I just deleted some buildings, that's not good. And there as well. And that's joined now. Okay. Let's add these. So we can keep that stop there, because that's in a perfect place. Although, saying that... Yeah, it is, it's fine. Put that one there. That one's fine where it is. We'll also put one here. And here. I'm going to pause. It's a bit slow with everything going on. All the build up, you see. And there. And there. Here. And we've got that one there as well, actually. So we'll just leave those there. We'll put another one here. Another one here. Another one here. And there's one there as well. And we'll stick another one at the beginning of that road. There we go. So that's good. Let's get crack-a-lacking with that line. So we'll have Queen Street, Springfield Road, School Lane, Mill Road, Green Lane, Church Street, The Green, Park Road, Kings Road, The Crescent. I'm probably going to get rid of that one. Queens Road again. Or am I? Yeah, we'll get rid of those ones. Okay, so that's the Portslade tram line. We'll need to get a tram depot in somewhere. Somewhere where it's not going to cause too much issue. I like to put them in the industry area, to be honest. I guess we could put it near the road depot. Directly opposite it. Because why not? Why not indeed? There we go. Put that there. There we go. So let's just make sure we upgrade the street there so that the trams can get there. Construction not possible. Well, I guess it won't be possible to put there. It might be because we've got that road depot. And it was. Okay, cool. So that's that set up. And let's get some trams in. I'm going to get 5 for this one because there's a lot more to go through. 5 tram lines. Portslade tram line is going to need... Okay, it's that brown colour. Now, while I do that, now I've done that, I'm going to remove the Portslade local line. Perfect. Okay, let's get rid of these unused stops. That one. And that one. What else have we got? This one here. What other ones are not being used? This one. And this one. And, yeah, this one. Okay. I think that's all of them. It looks like it's all of them. So let's just see how well the trams do in comparison to the buses that were only carrying 14 people. Okay, let's have a look at this one. How many have you got on? 27. That's awesome. See, they carry practically double what the buses were carrying, and I think I only had 4 of those buses. Or was it 6? I can't remember. It might have been a bit more, but regardless, this should bring a lot more people to the stations more frequently. There's a lot more people waiting for the Fowey train. Specifically in here as well, which is cool. People are going to Portslade. And what about the station in Fowey? The Fowey Central's doing awesome now. Look at that. Amazing. Amazing stuff. And it's building up very nicely too. Awesome. Let's see how it's doing for cash though. Probably not very well yet. Yeah. I mean, look though, the trains are starting to fill up. The trains are starting to fill up, so we should start to see some profit soon. I'm not concerned about this because that's full. That happens. But it's coming along. We're making a lot of money. We're 32, 33, 34 practically. It's going up so quickly and down again though. I'll tell you what. We're going to get rid of this loan. No more loans. No more loans, guys. No more loans. We should be really happy with that. So that's good. So we've got that passenger line in place. That's the first of many links into Portslade. So Portslade is going to build even more so in the future, definitely. And we haven't even given it the tools supply yet. Now, imagine what that town would be like with tools as well. Speaking of tools, I know I can act like a tool at times, but where can we get tools? Okay, so there's a tool station right here, or depot, or factory. And we need planks right there, and logs. So there it is right there. Ideally, we need 2 log places. There's a planks place here as well, actually, which is good. But there's 2 logs places that we could connect with 2 different lines. And I'm thinking of using trains for that as well. Definitely thinking of using trains for that. So we can use the trains to go from the logs to there and then the planks to here. And we'll definitely use the train again to go all the way along here and then up to Portslade, where I'm hoping tools is on this side. Imagine if it was. Oh, it isn't. It's fine though. We can get a little station, cargo station around here somewhere, which would be perfect. Oh, look at these flash buildings. That's pretty cool. Is it still building? No, it's gone down a bit. Never mind. That's not a problem. But look at how many people are now waiting at the station though. It's building up so well. I am hoping to have every single platform in use. So at the minute we have 3 platforms in use. So we've got this side, which is dead for some reason. Hold on a moment. Okay. 2 platforms in use because that's an end line as well. I forgot about that. But that's not an issue. We can use one of those to go to Brixham. Definitely. We can work it out. It might be that one platform may not be used actually, but we'll see. Worst case scenario, actually, we could do another further line to Henley. Just a one line to Henley, which will be the one that's coming from Stow on the World. Henley, that would make Henley quite a busy place in the end, but I can see that they're going to be wanting goods, and I've never done goods before. Goods require plastic and steel, and plastic needs a refinery to, well, look at this connection right here. Oil, refinery, plastic, chemical plant. And there's another oil place here if necessary. So the plastic might not be an issue either. That's actually looking quite good. Now that we're making money, not so many places look far away. But yeah, that's good. Okay. I think what I might do is start the connections across to Farnborough and New Mills. It looks like the best place will be to go that way and across. So let's have a look what we can do here. I am going to get rid of this road here. And I'm going to put a train station right here. Right there. And then for Farnborough, New Mills, sorry, that was Farnborough right there. For New Mills, we can probably place it quite central, to be honest, with that road being there. We may have to say goodbye to someone's home, but I'm sure they'll understand. Boom. There we go. Excellent. Hello, autosave. Okay. Oh. I put the cargo one in, didn't I? Ugh, man. Classic me. Anyway. Okay, let's get this rolling. Let's get this train line to Farnborough, not New Mills. Yay, that looks like fun, doesn't it? Okay, let's at least put the line here. Just gonna put a line there just to set up where we're wanting to be, wanting it to go. Okay, cool. It looks quite tough actually, this one, doesn't it? It does look quite tough. But I think we'll do it. It's gonna have to go along and then do a gradual incline, I think. Where am I going? It's right here. You can do a gradual incline and maybe up round this way. I'll tell you what. Let's just go with the flow and see where it leads us. It will definitely need to go up this way. That's the right side, correct? Yes, no, left side. Let's just see what we can make of this. Think we should be good there. I mean, there's a bit of a strange bend there, but it's okay. We're gonna get rid of possibly that road and change it up a bit. Let's just make sure all these tracks are connected, because after that issue between Portslade and Fowey. Is that connected? Yeah. Okay. Look good. It looks good. Okay, cool. Now what's going on here? I have no idea what this green stuff means. If anyone knows, please let me know. Does it mean it's completely flat, or... Why aren't you staying connected or parallel? Oh, okay. I know why. Is it classed as a separate track because of where it was situated? Now it should work. There we go. Happy days. That's Farnborough. Now New Mills. Ooh. It's completely flat. That is marvellous. Completely flat makes it nice and easy for us to accomplish a connection without having to worry about doing tiny bits at a time. Construction not possible. I'll be the judge of that. Let's do it separately then. If you're going to be a pain in the butt. And with these towns, we'll do the smaller trains because they're not going to expect... I mean, they're not being built up at all right now. They've just got destinations to go to. I mean, they'll build up potentially because they'll be going to Portslade and have access to everywhere else. So there is that. I have not done the signals along here. I just remembered coming back. There we go. Okay, let's do the signal work for here now. Okay, that's already done. That junction was done when I first done it, so that's good. Put all the signals in. This should work quite nicely to the advantage of these smaller towns. People are going to want to... Some people will want to move to these places because they are in the middle of nowhere, out of the way of the hustle and bustle. I do know I need to still do the condition of the trains. Yikes. Not trains, just in general. Okay, let's take that off. Which ones are very bad? Ooh, trams. Okay, let's upgrade these trams. Well, replace them even with new trams. Boom. Okay, these trains need replacing. That's... Oh yeah, okay, they will definitely need replacing. That's fine. Why are you not letting me do that? There we go. Boom. Oof. I did not look at the cost. Ouch. Ouch. Right, let's just hold back on the rest of that. Yikes. That was a lot of money. But it needed to be done. Those were the trains. And that might be the reason why people aren't using them as much. Because, wowee. Yikes. That's, whew. That is a, that's a busy line. But it's still, well then again. Whoa, yeah, 68 people there. I mean, you can't really... Yikes. That's... Oh, wow, okay. Wow, that's a lot of people waiting for the train there as well. Oof, man. Whoa, that's a big building. Peacehaven, man. It's a quiet grower. 708 for Stowe. 782. 581. 586. 860. So Portslade is definitely the center right here. Definitely the central hub. I'm going to ignore that because I'm not interested. I need some money for some new vehicles. Specifically the new train line we just put in. So the sooner people give me some monies, the better. Okay, so we got 12 mil. One of those trains is 13 mil, so we can afford one. But it's... I do like the look of those trains. Those trains are pretty cool. And we will start making... how much money are we making from those at the minute? I mean, just short of $1 million is pretty darn good, I think. And they're not even full. It's about half, just over half. I think that's pretty epic. I'll tell you what. That is awesome. We've got the line in place. I haven't made the line, actually. we'll set it up to finalize this episode. Everything should be in order. Yes, I haven't even needed to put in waypoints or check the track. That's awesome. So, Portslade, New Mills. Excellent. That's that in place. Yeah, I don't think... I think the next episode we will definitely finalize this line, get some trains in. We can't right now because we've not got a lot of money. We've not got enough money. We are earning enough, as you can see. The earnings are crazy. But come next episode, we should have some trains running that line. And then we will look to get Portslade really booming and get some tools delivered to it. I'm thinking we're gonna get the tools here. It's a perfect triangle right there of goods movement that can happen, and we'll get them in. So yeah, what a episode, guys. We've got a lot done yet again. Thank you so much for stopping by. This has been Let's Play Transport Fever 2 with me, Liamski. If you want to stay tuned for future episodes, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you've liked what you've seen. Hit that like button. Stick a comment in with your tips, hints if necessary. Let me know how things are, how you're finding it, what you like, what you dislike even. And yeah, with that being said, guys, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.